Hey guys, just turning everything on and off here. Got another super hot day in Central Washington, and it is hot in my gym. So I had the fan on for just a second, but I'll turn it off because you won't be able to hear me with it on. Welcome. If you're working out with me, say hello. And today we're going to be using several different pieces of equipment. So I mentioned them on my schedule. So hopefully you kind of have them rounded up for this morning, but if you don't, that's okay. You need a large exercise ball this morning. You need a loop band, just one, like this, okay? And then you need some weights. I am just grabbing one set of weights for my lower body today. I'm going heavy. I've been trying to go heavy during these strength classes lately and kind of push myself as far as weight goes. So I've got a pair of 20-pound dumbbells. Don't be afraid to grab several different sizes and have them near you so that if you need to switch it up in the middle of class, you can do that, all right? So I'll say this again as people are logging on and getting set up. Large exercise ball, loop band, and a set of heavy weights for your lower body. If you want to grab more than one, you can. The final thing, you need to have a wall nearby you today, okay? It doesn't have to be like right next to you. If you have a spot that you like to work out in and it's in the middle of your room, that's fine. But we are going to do some things against the wall today. So make sure that there's a kind of clear wall somewhere nearby. And then let me know if you're here. I'm going to say hello. Sorry, I'm going to be right up in your face while you're getting your stuff. And then those of you that have the live chat can let me know, hey, Erin, I'm here and I'm ready to work out. The other things that I always like to have, water. I'm going to have to step right over there and grab mine. And a towel. I'm usually like drenched in sweat during our workouts. So if you want to grab those two things too. And then if you like to listen to music while you work out, I'm not going to play music, so you can get some music that you like during our workout. All right. You guys ready? Not yet. Last chance for me to tell you what we got going. Large exercise ball this morning, a set of heavy dumbbells, and a loop band. And we're gonna get started, all right? Okay, so I want to start out with our large exercise ball, and we're gonna go to our wall. Remember I told you need to be close by a wall today. We're gonna get warmed up in a wall sit using the ball. This is one of my favorite versions of a wall sit. So you wanna take your large exercise ball, get a little bit higher on your back than you think you need to be, or a little bit lower, a little bit lower, because when you sit down in your wall sit, the ball's gonna go up a little bit higher on your back. So I want you to get down in that wall sit position right now, and we're gonna talk while we're sitting. So we played outside all weekend, and I was like yelling across our pond at my kids, and I lost my voice a little bit. So I'm gonna do my best so that you can hear me today. Stay down nice and low. I want you to weight in your heels. You can lean back against your ball. It's there to help support you, and it's also there so that we can be a little more mobile in our wall sit. So normally a wall sit's just a pretty static exercise. You just sit with your back against the wall, and it's a great exercise. But when we use the ball, not only does it give us some extra padding for our back, but we can add a little squat into our wall sit, and that's what we're gonna do here. So you're gonna go down and up. I want it to be small and low, keeping your weight in your glutes and hamstrings, so you're keeping that weight back, right? If you don't have an exercise ball today, you're gonna be able to modify everything that we do, but we'll have to think about it just a little bit beforehand. So for this, you could just hold your wall sit, that's fine. All right, so everything can be modified. Don't worry. The other thing you can do, if you don't have a large exercise ball, is a foam roller will work against the wall for this too. You can just lean back against that foam roller. So we're going down and up, keeping it small and low, keeping our weight in our heels, and let's do 12. And just 10 more. It is Monday morning. That is the time that I think it takes. Real mental focus to get to class. Monday morning after you've had a weekend. Oh man, that's always like, okay, shut your brain off. Just go, just show up, right? All right, let's do 6 more. That sounds like a good number. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I want you to hold this one down. Just nice and low. So this final little section of our wall sit, I want you to be really low, and I want you to kind of arch your back and tuck your backside under your ball. Keep your weight in your heels. So not only are you going to feel this in your quads, but I want you to try to shift the weight to your glutes and your hamstrings, all right? Hang on down here. We're gonna go about 20 more seconds, just holding nice and low. If you feel like this is way too easy for you, go down lower, all right? 20 seconds, let's do it. Whoo, I thought about opening my garage doors even because it's so warm today, but the sun shines directly in here this time of morning, so I don't even think it would help with the heat. So we're just gonna sweat it out. That's not necessarily bad for us, is it? Okay. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and bring it up. All right, we're gonna bring that exercise ball out in front of you. And we're gonna use it to help keep us honest with how low we go into our squats and our lunges. So here's what I want. Nice wide legs, and we're gonna come down in a sumo squat. So legs are wide, toes are out. I want your chest up and your butt down, and you're just gonna lightly hold on to the ball. It's gonna kind of help stabilize you, plus it forces you to stay down low because I don't want you to lean over like this. I want you to stay down, all right? We're gonna do some small, low squats right here, going down and up, pressing through your heels. Let's go with 10, 9, the lower you stay, the more intense this is. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Don't stand up, take it down nice and low and hold. I want you to come up on your right toe, and we're gonna pivot this other direction. Now we're in a lunge position. Let's do it. Down and up. All right, you've got 10 lunges right here. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it down. You're gonna pivot back to the front, toes out, butt down. 10, sumo squats again, here we go. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it down. All right, we're gonna come up on our left toe, pivot to the right, and now the lunge, down and up. Probably can guess we're gonna do 10, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, take it down and hold, come back to center. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down, pivot, 5 eights. 5, 4, 3, 2, back to the center, pivot when you're down. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down. Turn this other way, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're going back to the center for 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, keep going just like that for 2s. 2, 2, 2, and 2. Bend your knees, not your waist, a few more. 2, just doubles. 2, 2 in the center, and 2 on this other side. Keep going. 2, 2, 2, and 2. We're gonna go 3 more over and back. 2, and 2. There's 1, right? Over and back. 2. And there's 2. We got 1 more. Bring it back to the center for 2. 2. 2. Last one. And 2 lunges. Can we stand up out of that? Whoo, okay, we're gonna use our wall again. This time, we're gonna add a loop band to the mix. So throw that loop band on. Let's put it just under our knees. Okay. Now we're going back to the wall. All right, you know how we started. So get that ball a little lower than you think. And we're gonna come down in our wall sit. Obviously, we have a loop band here for a reason. So get your legs wide enough and press those knees out so that you're pushing against your loop band. The lower you sit, the more intense this will be. And the harder you push against your loop band, we're gonna do those little teeny squats against the wall. You ready? Let's go. Down and up. So keep it nice and low. Keep a lot of tension on that band. These are so good. So good for those glutes and legs. Just push yourself, stay down nice and low. We're gonna do 15. 14. Push out against that band as hard as you can. 12. Stay down low. We're not coming up very high. 10. 9, oh my gosh, my backside is already fried. Let's do 6 more. 6, 5, 4, press up through your heels. 3, 2, and 1, all the way up. All right, we're gonna use our loop band still. Walk out into a tabletop position. All you need is your loop band. And we're gonna hold that tabletop position. Take those feet out wide. Toes are in a neutral position. I don't want your toes out, okay? I want just your head, or at most your head and shoulders on your ball. Keep those hips up, squeeze your glutes. You're just gonna press outward, that's it. So all I want you to do is hold those hips up nice and high. We don't have any weight, but this can still completely burn out those glutes if you do a couple things. Keep your feet really wide and your knees really wide. Keep those hips pressed to the ceiling as high as you can. And then I don't want a whole lot of your body on your ball. So if you don't feel like you have enough weight to hold up in your glutes, if they're not on fire yet, then you just walk out a little farther so that more of your head is on your ball. And then you have to hold up more of your weight. Make sense? So those glutes will be working a little bit harder. You've got 15 seconds. Try to get 2 repetitions in with each one of my counts. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we can come up off that wall. Walk it back up. All right, one final set against the wall. Back in our wall set, everything else is the same, so that band can stay where it's at. Oh, my glutes are already tired. Take it down. All right, so this one we're gonna stay down low in that wall sit. Arch your back, tuck your backside under your ball, and we're just gonna press our knees open. Push, okay? So even if you have buns of steel, you should feel this really intense. You just need to go lower. If you're feeling like, you know what, this is not enough for me here, take it down lower. Press those knees open nice and hard, and you've got 15 seconds. 14, 13, keep your weight in your heels, weight back in those glutes. 10, oh, everything we got. 8, just pressing your knees open. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, bring it up. Man, oh man. Okay, how about we get rid of our loop band for a second. Here's our first opportunity in class today to use our heavy weights. We're gonna do a one-legged deadlift. The other leg's gonna be up on the ball, all right? So, I'm gonna try to hold on to both of my heavy weights. You can just do one if you want. Takes a little bit of doing to get the ball in place when you're holding 2 weights. So we're gonna try our best. Inch that ball over. Let's stick our right leg up on the ball. Now, the trick is your body weight is not on the ball. So your body weight is on your leg that's just hanging out on the ground. The ball's just there to keep your other leg out of the way. If you feel really unbalanced, you can prop your ball against the wall so it doesn't move as much. And then you can even turn outwards slightly. This is just a one-legged deadlift, so you just need to get all your weight in the one leg. Ready? We're going down, and it requires balance, right? So be careful. Keep that back nice and straight. Your weight is in your leg that's on the floor. And we're gonna do 10. 9, take it slow, we gotta use our balance here. 8, 7, 6, 5, how's your balance this morning? 4, mine's questionable. 3, 2, one more. And 1. All right, careful, get off the ball. We're gonna set our weights down for a second and get rid of the ball. These balance moves are really important, and they really work our lower body so well. But I want to incorporate one that doesn't require as much balance too, on the same leg. So basically the same move, you're still gonna have your heavy weights, but your back leg that we're not using, we've done this one a ton before, because it's awesome. You just come up on that toe. so that all of your weight is still in the same leg. We're still doing the same leg. This is a move for heavy weights, okay? I've got some 20s here this morning. See how I feel with those. So you're coming up on your right toe. We're still working the same leg, one-legged deadlift. Let's go. A little more balance, a little more control. It works slightly different muscles when you don't have to balance. So they're both important. Give me 12. 10. 8. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. My leg is shaky. And 1. All right, set those heavy weights down. We're gonna take just a second. We're not in a hurry, and move to the other side. You might find that one side you can balance a little bit easier than the other. So we'll find out if this is the better side or not. So take it slow, right? Okay, pick up those heavy weights. And then I'm gonna try not to let the ball get away from me. We'll see. Okay, nice and slow. Keep your weight in your stationary leg that's on the ground. I like to turn away from the ball just slightly so I have a little bit more range of motion. You ready? Let's go. Nice and slow, controlled. Balance is a huge component of this lift. We're going to do 12. 10. Nice and slow. 8. 6. I am shaking like a leaf. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. All right. How about we set those heavy weights down for a second so that we can get our ball out of the way. And then we're going to do it with the foot on the floor. So we can focus a little bit more on form and less on balance with this second set, okay? Gotta shake my hands out with these heavy weights. Okay, let's get after it. That same leg, you're up on your left toe. Let's go. Down. A little more control here, right? All right. 12. 10. And 9. 7. 5. 3, 2, last one. And 1, all right, put them down. Okay, just the ball, up against the wall. Nothing else. Okay, I mentioned this a couple weeks ago. This is a low wall sit squat with the ball. So the idea is to imagine that you're trying to sit your butt on your heels. Looks something like this. You can use your arms to kind of help you. Go as low as you can. Power up through your heels. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Down and up. It's a big, big movement. I want you to get as low as you can. Rock it up to the ceiling, pushing through your heels. We're going to do 15, and it's going to get ugly to stand up. It's already ugly for me. 15. 14. 13. 11. 9. 7. Can I stand up? I don't know. 6. 5. 3. 2. Last one. 1. I made it. That last one, I was not sure. Okay, grab your loop band again. We're going to pick that ball up yet again, but I want you to get in your band, just under your knees. A little less movement this time. Back in your wall sit. Take it on down. All right, get those knees nice and wide. Little baby wall sits this time. Just keep the pressure on your band. Here we go. Down and up. I want you to think glutes, okay? So weight is back. Knees are pressed open wide. Feet are far enough in front of you that you're feeling this in your glutes, along with your quads, but not just quads. All right, 12. 10. 8, man oh man. 7, keep that pressure outward with your knees. 6, you'll really feel it when you're coming up. 5. 4. 3. 2, last one. And 1, all right, leave your loop band on. We're gonna use our loop band and one single heavy dumbbell. So have a seat on your ball. I'm gonna walk out with the dumbbell already on my lap. If you found an easier way to do this at home, you do it your own way. But especially with heavy weight, it's not a good idea to get out in position, reach down and heave it on top of your lap. You can really hurt your shoulder and your wrist and your elbow. So when I'm pushing pretty heavy weight, I like to start with it on my lap. All right, let's go. Out here. Get that ball clear out under your head. You're gonna just keep your hips really high. Center your feet, so toes are not out, everything's neutral, and then take your knees out wide. Keep those hips super high. We're just gonna press outward. If you feel unstable, you can go here with your hand. You can go here. But keep those hips high. And we're just gonna press out. I think we'll do 20. And you'll do 2 outward presses with each one of the counts. Here we go. 20, 19, 18. Keep those hips high. You have 10 more seconds. Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. All right. Now I'm going to come up just a little bit and carefully drop that weight off. Okay. Everything, all the equipment you have around you and on you right now can stay where it's at. Leave your loop band on. We're going to come back over to the wall into a wall sit. This one, I'd like you to do weighted. So grab one of your dumbbells. We're going to put it across our lap when we go down low. If it gets to be too much, just set the dumbbell down. Okay? All right, again, all this equipment I have you holding, you have to get creative. Bring that ball up on the wall. Can you get it there? And we're going to come down in a wall sit. We're weighted, so we're going to do fewer repetitions, heavier weight, obviously. So don't be afraid to challenge yourself a little bit here. We're going to sit down in our wall sit. Weights on your lap. Tuck your hips up and underneath that ball. Get your feet wide. We're just going to press our knees open. Here we go. Push. All right. I want you pushing outward as hard as you can. Get your weight back in your heels, back in those glutes. And let's go with 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, oh my gosh, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand it up. All right, let that ball go. We're gonna set our weight down because we need to take our loop band off. Then we're gonna be using our weight. Our ball yet again, so don't let them go too far. All right, weighted lunge. Here's how I want you to do it. We're gonna use our ball and we're gonna hold a weight in the other side. The ball is gonna keep you honest and help you stand up if you get stuck, all right? So, let's do, I'll turn this way so that you guys can see from this angle. You want the ball on the side that your legs are open to. We are doing a lunge, so you're not facing the ball, but you want the ball so it can kind of tuck right in there. Make sense? Then we're gonna hold the weight with this other arm. So heavy weight, get in position. We're gonna take it to a low static lunge. Now, if you get down here and you're like, Erin, I would prefer the ball on the other side and the weight in my other hand. That's okay, you can do that, all right? Okay, I want you down really low. Most of your weight's in that front leg. Down and up, down and up. You've got 20. You don't have a ton of weight for your lower body because we're just holding one dumbbell, so I expect you to stay low. 17, that's why we're doing a few more repetitions. 16. 15, stand up through your heel. 13, real low. 12, that's why you have the ball, it can help you up. 11, 10, 9, oh my gosh, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Help yourself out, okay? Set your weight down for a second. On these heavy strength days, we're not in a super huge hurry. We're gonna go to the other side. All All right. You ready? Grab that weight. Remember, stay nice and low. Get those legs wide. Real wide. Bring that ball in tight. It can help you. Get down low. Here we go. Down and up. Okay, 20. 19. This about killed me last time. Let's see how it goes. 18. 15. 12. 10. 8. 6. 5. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. Can I get out of there? I don't know. Okay. Catch your breath. I need to catch my breath. Here's a good time to get a drink if you need it. We're going to do one more set of our deep squats on the wall. 15. No equipment, you just need your ball. These always make me ridiculously sore. And they should be really hard to stand up from, especially the last 5 or so repetitions. You should be struggling to get up, and I will be too. So we can struggle together. All right. Get that ball a little lower than you think. You think, sit on your heels. 15. Ready? Let's go. 15. 12. 10. 8. 6. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Oh, 1. Yay! Okay. Set that ball down for a second. It's gonna go somewhere. Hold tight. Okay. We're gonna go back to our loop band, just below the knees. We're getting to the end of class, guys. Can you believe it? Some of you are like, yeah, I've been waiting for the end of class since we started. All right. Loop band just under the knees. We're gonna go back to the wall for the last time. And I am not going to use a weight. Here's why. And you get to choose. I find today, sometimes it's different for me, that when I can really focus on staying low and my form of pressing outward with my knees, I'm feeling it more in my glutes. If you feel differently, if you feel like when you had that weight across your hips, that was when your glutes were really engaged, then grab your weight, all right? There's no right answer. We are going to do the knee presses and the little mini squats. You can do them weighted or not. One is not even necessarily better than the other for this move today. It's where you feel it the best, all right? I will be more sore today doing it without weight because I can get myself in the position to really utilize form better today without my weight. I just want you guys to understand that. It's okay sometimes. It's not always better to use weight, but it might be for you today. All right, get on down. So Tuck your butt under your ball, chest up and out. Get those legs nice and wide. You want your weight in your glutes, all right? So my quads were overcompensating when I had the weight on my lap. And I'm trying to shift focus to my glutes because our quads are gonna get a killer workout regardless. So this is better for me today, with no weight. Okay, press outward with your knees. Out, out. Stay down nice and low. Big, strong outward presses. You're going 15. 14, can you do 2 with each count? 13. 12. 11. 10, if you're not feeling it in your glutes, get lower and take your ankles outward a little bit. 8. 7. 6. 5. Oh my gosh. 4. 3. 2. And 1. We're going to stand up because we need a second to regroup. So the final set against the wall. Little baby squats. You want to get low and stay low. Okay? We're getting towards the end of class. Monday! This is the toughest day to get through. We're almost there. Okay. Grab that ball. Get on down in that low squat position. Weights in your booty. Knees are out wide, pressing open against the band. Down, up just a little. Keep those knees pressed outward. Keep your weight in your heels. Little upward presses. You've got 15. 14. Really be mindful of what you're doing. 13. It's not spastic little bounces. Little mini squats. 10. Oh my gosh. 9. 8. 7. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. That's all I got for that today. Okay. Gonna have a seat on the ball. Leave your loop band on. Let me check our time because I know we're getting close, guys. Okay. This one weighted. So grab one single heavy dumbbell. If you don't have a heavy enough dumbbell as a single, you can get 2. Just be careful because you don't have a hand to catch yourself if you're holding 2. We're gonna walk it out. Weighted and banded. Keep those feet and knees wide. We're gonna do little teeny hip lifts. Up and up. Keep your weight in your heels. Don't straighten out like this, okay? Keep yourself at a 90-degree angle. Squeeze your cheeks. Keep those knees pressed outward. You've got 20. 18. 16. Keep those knees pressed out. 14. 12. 10. My, oh my. 8. You can hear the shakiness in my voice here. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. All right, you're gonna walk it up. Carefully set that heavy weight down and sit up just for a second. Our final set in this bridge position is simply going to be those outward presses. I'm gonna do mine weighted. You get to choose, right? Remember what I said, if you're feeling so fatigued, or if you feel like you can get yourself in a better position to feel it in your glutes without the weight, that's how I felt against the wall. It's fine, do it without weight. All right. I'm gonna grab my dumbbell. The choice is yours. Walk it on out. Keep those hips as high as you can. Get your knees and feet wide. So you're just gonna hold this static position, pressing knees out. You have 20 seconds. 19, do 2 each count. 18, 17, 16, 14, 13, and 12. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're through the bridges. All right, careful. Get rid of that heavy weight. Sit up on that ball, and let's get rid of our ball and our loop band here towards the end of class. All right, loop band on. We're gonna do one more set of stiff-legged deadlifts. We did a set earlier today. I'm gonna stick with the same one. We're gonna do the one with our toe up, okay? This point in class, I don't feel like it would be our best use of time to have to balance. You have to focus so much on your balance because our legs are so tired that it wouldn't be much of a hamstring workout. The arches of your feet would get really strong from holding yourself on one leg, but not hamstrings. So I don't care which leg you choose. I'm gonna start with my left leg down, right toe up. We're gonna do one and then the other, all right? Shoulders back, heavy weight on this one. Let's go. So all of your weight, basically, is in that left leg, the one that's flat-footed on the floor, and you're doing a stiff-legged deadlift just in that one leg. That's all this is. Give me 15. I am so shaky, especially when I'm down in that low point. 12. One of my favorite versions of a deadlift. Works your hamstrings and your glutes. Really creeps up into those glutes if you've got heavy weight. 10. And 8. I keep a slight bend in my knee. You don't have to as long as you don't get lightheaded. Don't lock your knee out if you get lightheaded. 6, 5, 4, my leg is so shaky. 3, oh my gosh. 2, last one. And 1, I'm gonna put my heavy weights down for a second and use my towel before I go to the other side. Great work, guys. Nice job today. Okay. This is the final move standing. Then we're gonna end class on the ground. And shocker, we're not gonna do hamstring curls on the ball today. Don't worry, your hamstrings are gonna get a killer workout, but I know you automatically thought, oh no, we're doing leg day with the ball. We're gonna do hamstring curls on the ground. No, we're not. All right, let's get it done. Other leg. Ready? Let's do it. All right. 15. These are not that fast. Breathe. 12. You guys, my leg's already shaking, and we have a lot of work still to do on this leg. 10. 9. 3, 2, last one. And 1. Oh, let's set those heavy weights aside. It was questionable whether or not I was going to shake to death on that last deadlift. Okay, we're gonna use our ball. Actually, I'm gonna throw my loop band on first. And our loop band to end class. So let's put the loop band above our knees this time. See if I'm steady enough on my feet to get it on. And come on down on our side. So we will be on one knee on the ground. If your ground's really hard and your knee gets tender, roll your mat up or stick a pillow or a blanket or something under that knee, okay? We're gonna go to our side and then we're gonna make a few adjustments. So we are using the ball to take some of our body weight, but I don't want you to use the ball to take off all of your body weight. So what that means is this: bottom knee is on the ground, top leg is straight. I want some weight on that bottom knee. To get that, you take your ball and you move it higher up under your armpit, okay? So I want some body weight on that knee. Notice how it's at an angle, so I'm on the side of my knee, right? So we're working our lower glute. We're just gonna do a leg raise here. You can adjust your ball accordingly as we get going. So I want you to give me a big lift. Now I have you banded right now. So for me, it's more important that you give me a big strong lift than you keep your foot off the floor. So you can put your foot down, that straight leg, if it helps you get some more leverage and momentum to give me a big strong lift. If you don't feel like this is really targeting or hitting your glutes, take this ball and move it even higher up so you have more weight on this lower leg, okay? Big, strong lift. We're gonna do 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold your leg up, bend your knee, put your feet together. You're gonna give me a little wide clamshell push, push, push. So your feet are together behind you. That's your pivot point. Keep your knees nice and wide. Don't let them come together. We're gonna do 15, 14, 13, and 12. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold your knee out. Bring your leg out to meet it. So now your feet are not touching one another. Little teeny lifts. This is the end of this side. Press up as hard as you can. You have 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17. Keep your foot lined up with your knee. 14, 13, as strong as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We need to give our glutes a little bit of a stretch there. Great job. Okay, so just roll over on your knees. We're gonna sit into child's pose using the ball here. Stretch out your low back and your glutes for just a second because we gotta do that other side. All right, rotate, lay down on your ball. If you don't have any body weight on that knee, you need to move your ball a little bit higher, right? And then if you just cannot even raise your leg after a bit, you can move the ball lower. Give me that big lift, here we go. Up, we worked both our glutes, so this side's gonna be tired. Give me 12, 11, big lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Leave your leg up in the air, bend it, feet together. Can you get my feet together? Knees, push open wide, push, push. 20, 19, 18, big strong push. So the insides of my feet are together, not the soles of my feet, okay? Your feet are just side to side. That'll really target the outside of your glute. You won't overcompensate with your quads. Sides of your feet together. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Line everything up. Give me that little lift. 15 seconds, as hard as you can push. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, whoo, 6, we're almost there, 5, big push, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Knees together. Oh, can I even get over here? I don't know. We're going to sit back in child's pose. Give ourselves a little bit of a stretch. I had no kids come out here this morning. That is amazing. Makes me a little bit nervous about what my living room is going to look like when I walk around the corner. Okay, I'm going to do my best to stand up. Probably using the ball to help me and get this glute band off. Set your ball aside. You guys, Monday is such a challenge for most people, me included, to get kind of back on our schedule, back on the horse. Hold on to the wall. Give me a nice little quad stretch. So, good on you for being here this morning. Or maybe you're doing this a little bit later today. Awesome. It is tough to get out here and get it done, but you guys are tough. Good job. I can see some people chiming in already. I love it. Thank you. Let me know if you completed class. I feel like the last 3 weeks, and I try to keep it as honest as I can, because I think sometimes in the world of the internet, fitness professionals show a very different reality than my reality. Workouts, they're supposed to be sweaty and ugly. You're not supposed to look perfectly pulled together throughout your whole workout. And if you do, it usually means that you're just filming a little teeny segment of your workout. So if you guys are sweaty and messy and all messed up with me today, great job. The other thing is that we feel super energized and motivated for our workouts every day, and that's just not the case. It's more of a habit. And I try to tell myself, you know what, just do something rather than nothing. And the last 3 weeks, today included, Monday I have been dragging, and I was dragging today, but we got it done. So if you have some days where you are just dragging, you're not alone. And if your favorite fitness professional looks like they are never dragging, that's not true. They are sometimes. They just have better makeup and lighting than you at the exact moment that they're talking to you. So keep those things in mind. Allison, awesome job today. Monday morning, you killed it. Courtney, love it. You guys are with me right here Monday morning sweating away. I love it. All right. Courtney loves leg days on Monday. It's worked really well for me today too. I tried to do some cardio this weekend and I thought, you know, I don't want to double up on cardio Monday morning. So I like the strength day and leg day we get done with, right? Because it's so hard. All right. Anybody else who wants to let me know that they finished class today or is able? Those of you doing this from your television or something that you don't have live chat, thanks for being with me. I recognize that you're there too. And if you guys have favorite moves from today's class, I'd love to hear it, or something that just totally kicked your butt. I'd love to hear that too. The balance move, the balance one-legged deadlift on the ball, it was a different kind of tired for me today, but like my whole body was so tired and shaky after doing that. Took such effort. That would be my move today. That just kicked my butt, okay? All right, I gotta go see what my little boys did to my living room. Maybe they're still sleeping. What do you think? What are the odds? We'll see you guys tomorrow.